Welcome back to Factorio Story Missions. My name is Nilaus and we are here with episode 3 of mission number 7. I am just gonna go have a look. We have what our objective is today is maybe get up here to oil, but I don't think so. I think our objective right now will be defending a bit here, but mainly it's going to be about building out here. I just realized there are 4 roboports available and I picked the one up and there's one box. So we can actually have a lot of the stuff we need to build automatically. So we're going to be building, hold on, I am going to copy this because I get absolutely insane with that, the way that blueprints are managed in this game. So this is basically what I want to stamp down. Smash. And I want to make sure that things come in from above the train station. So we'll go up and this way. So I think something like this would be ideal. Let's try it. There. And then I'm going to kill everything like that. And then we only have this part left, which I'll then be replacing with the initial one. So we'll build this part here. There we go. That's what we're going to build. And I will now try to find a way to get everything done with roboports as well. Let's see. How far can we get it? There. That's going to be covering everything. So if I can do this, then I can actually get everything covered in the roboport. So that now, from now on, if I can just get a little bit of things here, that one will go here. And then just need to make sure that there's a connection and I go out, 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 and there. So now this one is powered as well. I will also need to make a radar down here. We'll smash it in. There we go. This will eventually need to be removed. And we now are going to hold up on science production because we'll need to make science in this location instead. And we have how many drones? We have 30 construction drones. It's not a lot, but it's certainly faster than me crafting everything by myself. So I will go here and then we'll start getting all the stuff we need. For example, we absolutely do not want to have any more production of green circuit science. And neither do we want any science of this because that's just done now. So we need to just gradually remove things here. That will be our basis, our baseline for producing in the future. Oh yeah, one more thing that I noticed. There's actually a chemical plant here, which is really cool that there's a chemical plant. Oh, I keep forgetting it. Just start with inserters. There you go. Like, there's a chemical plant. And this one, I recognize it again. It's my blueprint. Yay, I love it. It's so nice. It's so nice to see my own blueprints. That's also why I'm not freaking out. Like, obviously, I'm freaking out about this part because this is not scalable. It's not possible for me to make it any better than it already is. And it's not very good. So that's kind of where we have our challenge here. There we go. And let's clear out some of this. We'll be making as much as we can over here. And there's going to be a lot of challenges here. But while the robots are desperately trying to build stuff, then I'm going to need a lot of other stuff here. And I just realized that we have another issue here. We are simply not getting enough out of the line here. This is also inadequate. Wow. What I do need to do is, let's have a look at what all this silliness is. So here we have some lines of iron that goes in, and I'm going to kill that. Right. They will be going on a belt like this. There we go. And I'm going to go up here, and then I'm going to go under. There. And that will need to go into the top 2 locations. 1, 2. So let's make it here. That's a adequate location to make it. There. Right. So we'll just get this to hit the right place over here. And then we'll be at least getting some iron into the base. Oh, I'm just jumping over this and not a care in the world. Just a little check-in. We have the first very minute production line here going up, and we're starting to get a little bit of iron, and the iron will slowly go up here. And then my intention is that it will, once I get that one, it will also start getting in here, and we will have the very first steel. Yes, it's very small amounts, and also pretty obvious that I am doing something different than I should. I should be making, if we, let's see, these ones here, and probably just make a lot more. There we go. And they will definitely be down here. There is no need. Oh, you can actually replace them. Oh, I didn't know that you could downgrade them. Oops. There. And then we have the iron part up here. Still don't have enough of them, so we'll do... And we'll do instead here. Get all the steel production going as fast as possible. And also get some iron going here. And that will just be... Now I'm just going to be babysitting this for a while until we get the whole thing up and running. It's super slow to start with. As soon as we sort of get a little bit going, then it will start working a lot better. Like just as we get the iron going, it'll just be easier. And then once we have the next one, oops, that will also be good. So just gradually we'll get more. Baby steps, but it is moving forward. We have now iron, copper, and yeah, steel, kind of. Iron is not really working very well. I think it's time for us to shut down the old base, and move everything over so that we can keep this one going, because there's now no longer any reason to go anywhere but there. Ooh, look at that. We're getting good stuff inbound. I am a little bit cautious about how much iron we get, or how much copper we get inbound. And let's see, you are going to be dead, and you will be also be dead. So now we only need to get it upwards, and there. All of this doesn't go anywhere to power, does it? No, it doesn't. So we'll just let it sort of trickle out. And copper is still going to be the main issue, isn't it? No, stone is actually the main issue. All right, well, that means the last one we have here is the stone line. So let's get the stone line in and see if we can get that sorted so that it also doesn't break everything, which it absolutely is doing now. And this is the last things we're missing. There, and that's it. We have no more indicators here that are inadequate. The only thing that is inadequate is the iron production. So we can't really get more iron in here. And if we look at this, then our main issue is that the stuff we're getting in here is just simply too much, and that we can't really cope with it, or we can't really get it out fast enough. So it goes in here, and you can see copper is kind of the culprit of why we can't get rid of it, and it's processing all it can, but we're just not requesting enough copper. If we look at our copper supplies up here, well, it's coming in, and we also have a lot of iron supply, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough. So we're gonna need more. Oh yeah, this was, oh, we forgot to put a radar there. Yeah, so what I could do is I could do something like... No, I can't. I can't take this one. So I want to just stop getting copper inbound. So that's the copper inbound. Great. This one is until circuit condition. And let's see. Full cargo and a circuit condition, or 60 seconds. Nope. And the whole thing has to be true. So which means it'll never go. That means we're going to forget all about it. This one as well. I'm also going to get the circuit condition here, and they will all be end commands. So we'll not get any more. We'll only get coal and iron inbound. Great for now, because that's what we need. Okay, let's take all this ugliness out, because we're not getting anything down here. Let's see. We are... Yeah, well, we have a little bit, so maybe we should start working on the next research. I kind of forgot this, and I kind of forgot this. And then after that, is there anything we really want? Well, Flammables gets into rocketry, so that's kind of what we are most focused on. Don't even think I need this. I think we'll go... There we go. We'll go straight into this one. We want and that, because that is where we want to go. And we'll just have a little bit of trickle of materials here. I can get some of my other stuff in here, and oh, look at that. We actually have some resources, a little bit of resources that we can put in. Great. We also have some plastic. But aside from this, once we now have this, we can then start, well, we can start getting some oil back here. That means we should be taking this oil. We also should be taking this resource out here, because that's probably gearing up for an attack sooner or later. This one's also building up some research. So let's... I don't think I can take this out. And especially with... Oh. Especially with not enough resources here. There we go. And this is going in, and that will also just use a little bit of copper, and also, unfortunately, a little bit of steel. It is what it is. It'll just keep going. Flammables, and what's the next that is here? So that means we also need the next one. But I think that first we want to get oil, because once we get flammables... let's look at the blueprint, though. That is... there should be one there. That one. This is the one. There. So let's take a look at what needs to be built here. This is... I guess we also need trees and rocks. Yeah. Take it out of that area. I mean, then you got something to do. This will not be built because we'll have a better build over here. So we can easily take this oil out. Great. This one oil out, this one, and go in instead. And then this will go with light oil, but we need to get some heavy oil in here. We could make a train, but I think that with this small amount, we want to just get it in by robot build. Oh, that was fun. That was like the whole thing shut down because of that one item. Sweet. So we're now coming home with the oil supply. It's probably low pressure, but it is coming back. And there we go. We now have oil. It goes in there. That really, it shouldn't be going in there. Let's see. No, it shouldn't. But that's easy to solve, isn't it? If we just do that one. Does that make these empty? Yes, it makes them empty. Good. Great. So that means we are now processing. We are also getting water in. That means we are actually getting a little bit of lubricant, and someone has been doing this. Let's just make it just 5,000 here. And this one, I don't really want this to be going very high. Also just 5,000. That should definitely be enough. We don't have a lot of oil right now, so let's keep that going. And in the meantime, we have all of this working. Let's take that out, or basically I just show you that I'm now building the whole damn thing with robots. Well, at least I'm trying to. So with this, we should actually, well, we should kind of get from here. Oh man, are you kidding me? Did this just work as well as I thought it would? Oh man, that's so close. No, it is not even so close. It is ridiculously perfect. Wow, I did not even see that. This is... the way I do this is because I need this for plastic later on, but so far this is just building this. So I think we'll be maybe getting some of this going today. Yes, that's definitely nice. So we'll be focusing primarily on getting this one built, and once we have that, I think we can set up here, just set up some turret line, and then I can shoot with a rocket launcher because we have the rocket launcher. We just need some rockets for it. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Looking forward to it already. Except, yeah, they need a little bit of iron, and that is the one thing we just absolutely do not have. If we look at this, there's still a... this is the island one. Okay, so we're still getting more copper in. That makes sense. And we're just desperately trying to get rid of it. And the ones we are getting, you can see how little iron is actually coming in on this line. We just really need to get rid of some more iron lines, or some more copper lines, at least store it for whatever I need. And now it looks like we are getting all of it working. We're just having a little bit of an issue with our rocketry. The reason why we have issues with rocketry is, as usual, it's going to be the iron part. The military science has actually progressed quite well. I had to inject something here. Actually interesting that it's not keeping up. Oh, it's because it doesn't have any stack inserter bonus, so it's just desperately trying to swing along fast enough to get it. But that doesn't matter. It's not gonna get anywhere because of the lack of iron. And over here we should have... okay, things are getting better, I guess. I mean, we're still having that one flowing in, and we still have a lot of copper here, but I guess it's... well, at least we don't have copper stuck on this belt, and that's kind of the main issue. I would like to make sure that here this one stops, and we'll just add again. a circuit condition there. We don't need more of that inbound. So all we need to do now is wait for the rocketry to complete. And once that's completed and this one's completed, then we can set the recipes and we should actually start seeing some oil coming in here. There we go. We have now water coming in. It's a little bit different from the recipe. It should sort of come from up top, but it's not. But what we also have is we have now the opportunity to make some glorious rockets. Yay! Finally we can get some rockets. Now, how many? 100? I think 100 would be nice. And then I would love to go up here and kill these in order for us to get into the this forest here, the deep purple forest location. Looks amazing and probably going to need a little bit of replenishment. Now, why is it not working? Oh, it's the usual. It needs how much for each? It needs 2 iron for each. So if I can get like a couple hundred iron going in there, then that should be fine. But there's no way that iron will pass by until all of this is done. So we're going to be scrounging it again. There's a lot of belt running here. So we scrounge it up from the belts and get it in here. There's no way that I can remove the existing biter nests without getting first getting rockets. So that's going to be the first objective here. Okay, I think we actually have enough. Let's say 168. These have stopped working. This is working a little bit. There's just a little trail left here of whatever is remaining. And let's see how much. 176. That's got to be enough. So we need to go back here. And we have our beautiful setup here. And go hit that. And I am going to see if I can find a train to take us where we need to go. And that is going to be picked up. I will take a train. And please don't wreck my train. There. And do we... Now we don't need to do this. And I will just go to... I think I'll go here. Right. And then that will be the location where we'll be going up. So I'm probably going to be setting up some shop here behind. And then using the 300 piercing rounds. I have one equipped so I don't accidentally get my piercing rounds into my fire magazine. And then we have the rockets in here. 176 rockets. That should be enough. Oh, there you go. Here we are. And then... Oh, that's nice. Even though we're super slow. And brilliant. There you go. And we can take these a little bit forward. 1, 2, 2, 1. And it's just nice and relaxing now. I think this rocket launcher is just so much nicer way of doing it than, well, any other way I've been doing it up to now. Now we just have to take these out, then we won't get attacked anymore. So that's also really simple. Oh man, that's so much simpler. Here we are. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. And we celebrate with some sushi and move further north. There we go. We have a set up new shop. And from here we can just go forward. I'll take out... Well, I can take out everything from here. I might be hit a few times. But that's about it. Then that's all they will ever get of attacks in on me. There we go. And you can come in here. And they didn't even take a scratch. I took a little bit of a scratch, but that's it. So we'll just take out the last remaining one. And then we have secured the purple forest. Great. There we go. We have now solved that area. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go up here and check this area. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that it's not working quite as well as I had hoped. And I can build one more. And let's do that. Let's see. We'll first build a little train, and I'll go hitch a ride on the train. Where is the train going? It's going to go to this location, because then I can take these out, and then I can also go at... Actually, let's take this location first, because then we can see if there's anything sort of waiting behind here. And let me build one more there, because if there is like a chain signal, if the last signal is here, and then it comes all the... I wonder if I can do that. I can only see... No, I can actually see all of them. Oh, that's interesting. So I can see even though... Here, that means also there's no signals here. That means this is... As long as there's a green signal, it will go over here. Okay, that's probably important. Huh, that was weird. And then I'm gonna go there. Okay, so maybe that means there will now be a new train coming in because it's been sort of stuck up there, or maybe it won't even be able to go in there. But either way, we are now going to... We only have 48 rockets left. Okay, so we've spent a few rockets doing this, but this is great. And we get the last of these. Medium worms. 3 shots. There we go. And that one's coming in. And I will be here. We'll go to now the new base, and we are now objective is to get to this location. Oh man, I'd actually really like to get some more signals. Let's have a look at the signals. Do I have redundant signals? Oh, you absolutely have massively redundant signals, right? Actually, yeah. There. And then I'm gonna build my way into... Oh no! There we go. It's important. And I think we got it. Except we kind of forgot to get some power poles. Where's the new power pole location? That's up there. So let's grab those. I have 12 of those. That might be enough. That might also not be enough. We'll see. Alright, so technically now we have recovered the station, but it's not quite there. It's a little bit broken. Luckily we have a few repairs for this part. I'm just going to make it in... Yellow repairs, that is totally fine. Here, none of this will be moving at all in any as fast as it needs anything more. Actually, that's actually a good idea to just replace it with the yellow belts, because then I can use the red belt for something else back in my base when I actually need the iron flow to be faster, right? And I need the iron flow to be faster, as if that's going to be faster like this, but yeah. This is fine. I will just take a single line there, and that will be... Do I have a red smelter? Yeah, or a red... That one. And you're gonna go in and this. And do I have enough? Damn, don't have enough. We can definitely build more of this, and... Oh, that's perfect. Everything is perfect. There we go. The only thing that's not perfect is... Funny how that's not connected. Is that because it's hostile? But it is connected. There's definitely a need for some turrets here. So let me set up some turrets as we set up the train as well. This looks perfect. We actually have a new location. That was the purple forest. We now have deep purple forests. And that's going to be until full or until 60 seconds. There we go. We want them to move back and forth, and we go riverside until 10 seconds. Or maybe it is until you are empty, and then we'll just go here and then say, yeah, it's pretty fine. We'll just head on back, and then that will be more iron back into our base. It's not going to be a lot of iron, but it's going to be more. If we look at our iron, we now have, what is it? 2 iron location and a half. 2.5 iron and 1.5 copper. A little bit of stone, but then that's it as well. So it's... I think we're doing quite well here, and we have our base working, and we have those 23 because nothing flows through. Why not? Because we're simply not getting enough enough inbound here. And this one absolutely has to be changed as well, so that it's a balancer, because you can see there's too much. No, it's not like, oh, it's 1k here and 12. So definitely one of them is getting too much in here. Let's see. Hey, we got this. It's perfect. And I will need to do something about this. I think that we can do something like this. And then here. There we go. That is a splitter, a lane balancer. So that's should help a lot. Actually, I want this to be... that one, and here, and there. So we can at least... Oops. There we go. That is just getting it as a lane balancer, I think. Oops, these are funnily enough. That took a while. There we go. So that should be better. It will, now all of these will easily output what they need. We should get more, proportionally more iron inbound, and that should help in the future. We also have a non-existent amount of oil, but that's the whole point of what we need to do is get more oil. So let's get that next time. So thank you very much for watching. If you are a patron, you have a special place in my heart, and you also have a special place to get an early access for the rest of this mission. So thank you very much for that, and thank you everyone for following along. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care, and as always, stay effective.